you know this? A global financial crisis is already here. Not tomorrow, not next week. It's happening right now. It just hasn't been officially announced to you. Every morning, you drag your tired body out of bed, look in the mirror, and see your worn-out face. Right at this moment, the crisis is already playing out in your life. You walk to the kitchen and pour a cup of coffee. It costs 40% more than last year. You sigh and head to work. Passing the gas station, you glance at the price, $4.89 per gallon. Your heart sinks. You tell yourself it's just temporary, that things will get better soon. Then you check your phone and see your credit card bill. The minimum payment has gone up again. You rub your temples and wonder, what exactly did I do wrong? The truth is, you did nothing wrong. You're just living in a collapsing system at the wrong time. Let's rewind to a few days ago. On June 11th, Fed Chair Jerome Powell stood on stage and announced, "We've decided to pause rate hikes." Every journalist in the room breathed a sigh of relief, and Wall Street traders almost popped the champagne. But did you notice his expression? It was not relief. It was a smile mixed with helplessness, vigilance, and even a hint of fear. He added, "Economic activity is slowing, yet inflation remains too high." Put in simple terms, the Fed has done all it can. From here on out, you're on your own. Interest rates have hit 6%, the highest level in 2 decades. Do you know what this means for you? If you have an adjustable rate mortgage, your interest rate is now nearly 8%. A decent credit score still leaves you with a 7% auto loan rate. Credit card interest rates easily top 20%. Every month, most of your hard-earned income goes straight to banks as interest. The harder you work, the richer the banks get. The more effort you put in, the deeper your debt grows. This is the new American dream. You're running as hard as you can in your dreams, but wake up to find you're just treading water, getting nowhere. Let's dig deeper. Why is inflation so stubborn and hard to suppress? Officials call it sticky service inflation, which sounds sophisticated, but the truth is far harsher. Looking at the latest CPI data, core inflation still stands at 3.8% in May. 2 factors are the biggest drivers: housing costs and used car prices. First, housing. You may have heard that commercial real estate is collapsing. In downtown Los Angeles, once glamorous skyscrapers now have a vacancy rate over 25%. Landlords can't collect rent and can't repay bank loans. These loans are packaged into bonds and sold to pension funds and insurance companies worldwide. Once these bonds collapse, it will trigger another Lehman Brothers level crisis, only bigger and more deeply rooted. Next, used cars. Why are used car prices still rising? Because new cars are unaffordable for most people. Why are new cars so expensive? Global supply chains have not fully recovered. Plus, the US imposes a 45% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles. Yes, you heard it right. In the name of national security, the US is taxing its own consumers. And who ends up paying the price? Ordinary people like you, commuting hours every day, too frugal to even keep the car a scene. I'm Kyle Vance. Let's broaden our perspective and look at the more dangerous signs across the globe. Argentina's currency has depreciated by 70% in just 1 year. Its money is practically worthless. Egypt, an ancient civilization with a population of 100 million, can barely afford to import wheat. These are all urgent warning signs. Why is this happening? These countries borrowed massive amounts of USD-denominated debt. Now fueled by high US interest rates, the US dollar has surged sharply. They need far more local currency to pay back the same amount of dollar debt. It's like owing someone $100, but suddenly being told your currency is only worth half its original value. You have to double your payment to clear the debt. These economies are being devastated by the dollar's tidal shifts, on the verge of collapse at any moment. All these global turbulences will eventually spread to every ordinary person through trade and financial channels. Your 401k pension account may hold emerging market bond funds. The chips in your phone may come from countries suffering social unrest. You think global crises are far away, but they're hidden in your shopping cart and your investment portfolio. Now let's talk about the most disturbing fact: zombie companies. According to Moody's latest report, there are over 800 listed zombie companies in the US. What exactly is a zombie company? It's a firm whose operating profits can't even cover its interest expenses. It survives only by rolling over old debt with new borrowing. It's not dead, but never truly alive. Just walking dead, lingering in the economic system, weighed down by endless debt. These companies span every industry: aviation, retail, energy, healthcare. They survived thanks to the ultra-low interest rates of the past decade, when borrowing money was almost free. But now rates stand at 6%. Every single day, these zombies linger, their debt balloons bigger. Once banks stop lending them lifelines, massive layoffs and corporate bankruptcies will fall like dominoes. Your company, or your friend's company, could be next. Have you noticed jobs are harder to find, promotions and raises are out of reach, and you live in constant fear of being laid off? This widespread insecurity and burnout all stem from these zombie enterprises. Struggling to survive themselves, they have no capacity to raise salaries or guarantee job stability. The entire job market is like a boiling frog pot, with temperatures rising slowly but irresistibly. Let's look at another major structural issue: deglobalization. The US is shifting manufacturing bases from China to Mexico and Vietnam. The idea sounds good, but reality is brutal. Mexico has now become America's top trading partner. Yet new factories in northern Mexico are facing severe water and power shortages, frequent worker strikes over poor benefits, and constant logistics disruptions from outdated infrastructure. People think relocating production can fix economic problems, but a broken global supply chain is far harder to rebuild than people imagine. The direct consequence is fragile supply chains and higher commodity costs. A drought, a strike, or a snowstorm can lead to product shortages or skyrocketing prices overnight. You may ask, what can I do? Do I have to watch all this happen helplessly? Absolutely not. Understanding how the economic system works is your first line of defense. You can't control the Fed, terrorists, or natural disasters, but you can control your own financial decisions. Cut unnecessary debt, build up cash reserves, and upgrade your skills to stay competitive. Most importantly, stop believing empty reassurances that everything will be fine. Let's refocus on you, an ordinary person working dawn till dusk, bearing life's pressures. You are not facing an abstract, global financial crisis. You are facing real, tangible life pressures: rent, bills, children's tuition, parents' medical expenses. These individual struggles are the true reflection of macroeconomic crises. Every rate hike, every trade war, every geopolitical tension eventually turns into heavier burdens on your shoulders. You are not alone in this struggle, yet no one can fight for you. No one will pay your mortgage for you. No one will fight for your raise. Next time you see politicians and bankers talking about systemic risks, remember, you are the system, and you are the ultimate bearer of all risks. What you need is not panic, but clarity. Prosperity never lasts forever, and recessions will eventually pass. The key is whether you have prepared enough reserves and courage before the storm hits. That's all for today's video. I'm not here to scare you, but to help you see the real world we live in. Don't pin your hopes on politicians and central bank promises. Place your hopes on your understanding of economic cycles and your own preparations for the future. Remember, capital never sleeps, and economic cycles never change. Understand them, and you can finally take control of your future.